Stampers, it's Madeline from Stampin' with Madeline, and today we are going to use this little Piggy stamp set and a few other things that I want to show you, but mostly I want to show you a little bit different technique to color this with our new Stampin' blends. And I apologize, I'm getting over a cold, so I do sound a little bit different than usual, but I wanted to start off my new video segment. We are doing Stampin' Sundays now, so every single Sunday I'll have a video up that is a new technique or a new card that I'm working on, and so every Sunday, remember to tune in. It will be there. And then again, it'll be a quick video on a different technique or a new stamp set or something fun that I want to share with all of you. So today is going to be a quick video about making this cute card. This was a card that I took from my my upline. She made it with using watercolors. So I wanted to try it with the blends, and I'm going to tell you one thing that I found out. I do have Stays On permanent ink instead of Memento, and let me tell you, it does not work with these blends the way that it should. So Stampin' Up! Made the decision to stop carrying Stays On, and they only carry Memento now, and that is the best decision because these blends, they are alcohol-based markers, and so is the Stays On. So they almost repel each other. And you'll see, because Memento is in the mail right now for me, I didn't have Memento yet, you can kind of tell that it blends a little bit. So almost like what we see when we use the regular basic black with aqua coloring or blenders, it kind of mixes together. That's what we see with this. But if you do have Stays On, you just have to be careful not to touch the edges, but it is hard to get the full look that you want with blends without using Memento ink. So it's very important when you're using the Stampin' blends to use Memento. That is the way that Stampin' Up! Recommends, and I'm telling you, it is the best way to use them. Really the only way to use them. Okay, so what we're going to be making today is this card. I'm going to be using a few different stamp sets. So I'm going to be using this little Piggy. This is a super cute set that is in our annual catalog. I'm going to be using Label Me Pretty. This is a bundle right now that's available. It is the stamp set also with the punch. I really love this because you could use it for giving like mason jars full of goodies, and especially for the holidays, you could use mason jars with like hot cocoa mixes in them or cookie mix in them, and this would be the perfect tag to attach to that. We're also going to be using another one of my favorite sets that is Wood Words. So this is a really cute bundle that's available too. This is the one where you can make the wood crates with the framelets. So this is a really cool framelit that you can use with your Big Shot and make cute little wood crates that can hold mini cards. But we're going to be using this really nice big stamp and also the Hello Friend from it. So we do have a little bit of a variety of stamp sets that we're going to be using. I'm going to show you everything you need to do in order to make this card. Make sure to hop over to my blog where all the dimension details will be there and all of the product details. So I'll have my full supply list over there where you can just click on anything that you like and you can be brought right into my online store. So that'll be really easy for you. So make sure to check out that link. Okay, so for this card, you're going to need a piece of Daffodil Delight that is going to be 4 1/4 by 2 3/4, and you're going to need a piece of Whisper White that is 4 by 2 1/2. You're also going to need a piece of Pool Party that's going to be the full size of the card front. So this is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. Okay, so these are the 3 things that you need. You'll also need a scrap of Whisper White and Pool Party where you can use your Label Me Pretty stamp or Label Me Pretty punch to punch out the little cute tags here. So we're going to do that really quick. So we're going to punch out one for Whisper White, and we're also going to punch out one of Pool Party. This is a really cute punch. I love the punches. They make really cute things super quickly and they're super easy to use. Okay, so this is all that we need for this card is these pieces and the little cute tag pieces here. All right, so first we're going to take our big piece of Pool Party and we're going to get a piercing pad out And actually, you won't need this piercing pad because we are going to be using red rubber. So let me actually take that away. Our red rubber stamps have the nice foam in between the block and the red rubber, so you really don't need a piercing pad because it has that foam in there. So we're going to be using the Pool Party ink pad, and we're going to be using this nice big stamp from Woodwords. It has the nice flowery design on it. Just be careful, you will be stamping off a little bit, so you could get a scrap piece of paper underneath there, just so that you don't get any on your work surface. We're going to go at a little bit of a diagonal, so only a little bit is going to be showing on our card. We're going to ink it up again and do the same thing over here. With these red rubber stamps, you don't need to press too hard because sometimes you get the edges on them and you don't want that, the halos. So there is that. So that is just the start. The other things that are going to be in Pool Party is our cute little banner here has that Label Me Pretty stamp on it. So let's do that next. So this, you want to be careful because see how ink does get in the middle? You can use a baby wipe just to get that off before you stamp. So this is what I would do. I would ink it up nicely in the Pool Party. And see, there is that ink in there. I would use a baby wipe or a paper towel, whatever is easier for you. And I would just wipe out that middle, being careful not to touch the sides. And then stamp it if you're nervous. Okay, so it's going to be on this. You want to line it up. So this is a nice clear stamp so that you can see. There we go. Look how pretty. And then we're going to be doing the Hello Friend stamp. So this is from the Woodwords stamp set. And we're just going to stamp this right in the middle. So you could use your basic black or your Memento for this. There we go. And we're going to have another thing that we want in the Memento ink. So I have this little Piggy stamp set. We're going to ink it up in your Memento. So again, I am using StazOn just because I'm forced right now. I'm waiting for it. It's in the mail. Just get it nice and inked. And you're going to use your piece of Whisper White that you have nicely cut out. There we go. Okay, so when that is drying, we are going to put all of our ink away and we're going to start putting together our card. So just make sure that you don't have any ink on your hands or anything. Okay, so now we're going to put together some of our components of this card. So I'm going to put a little bit of adhesive onto this Pool Party piece of my tag, and I'm just going to place these together in the way that I want them. So you just want a little bit of that Pool Party sticking out there. Grab your Pool Party big piece that you have already stamped. You can put your Daffodil Delight piece on here. And just put it a little bit cockeyed. We want it crooked here. That's like our little accent. Don't put your Label Me Pretty tag on there yet until we get the Piggy on there. This is where I would take out your piercing pad or a piece of paper. It's up to you what you want to use. But the blends do soak in. So they do go through the paper. They're just so moist, which is great because they bring a lot of color. But you want to be careful about where you're working with them. So the Stampin' blends are amazing. I'm absolutely in love with them. There are 12 different colors that match with our Stampin' Up! Colors already. You can buy them as an individual marker, as a duo pair. So every color comes with a light color and a dark color. And then you can buy them actually as a full kit. So the full kit comes with all 12 colors. And it also comes with a color lifter, which I think is one of the most important markers in the Stampin' blends. And it also comes with 2 skin tones in there. So the full kit. So again, I'll have all those links over on my blog. So click over in the link below and make sure that you see everything. So again, with Memento, you can color over all of this black and have no issues. Again, I am dealing with only having the stays on right now. So I'm going to be careful and not touch the black as much as I can. And I'm going to color this whole piggy in this light pink pirouette. So I'm using pink pirouette. So first I'm coloring the whole piggy in with the light color. And not really being particular about anything besides trying to stay away from the black. Because it does come out, you'll see, but we can take care of that. Okay. So now the piggy is colored in with the pink pirouette, we're going to go in with the darker one. And we're going to decide where we want the piggy to have more color. So I'm going to go in with the bullet side. There's a paintbrush side and the bullet side. I'm going to go in with the bullet side and just kind of do mini circles where I want it to be darker. And it's okay. At first, it's not going to look exactly the way that you want it, but I promise in the end, it'll look fantastic. So we're going to just do little particular places that we want colored in. And this is up to you. You can really, whatever you think is best for this piggy's coloring is what you should do. If you did have the stays on and you got it in some places, this would be a good time to kind of use the darker to go in and fix that. Okay, now I'm going to go back in with the light pink pirouette and go in with the bullet point, go from the outside into the dark and just kind of circle. So I'm going up and back, just blending this into the rest of the piggy. And then go the opposite way, so go from dark to light. I'm just moving that color around so that it looks more natural when it dries. And another thing to remember, these blends, they look so much different when it is wet compared to when it's dry. So all the work you're doing, it may not look like it's having a drastic effect, but as you go, it will. Okay, and now I'm going to go back in with the light pink pirouette, but go in with the paintbrush and kind of do this movement of the color. So I'm just doing light strokes now instead of the little circles that I was doing. So kind of dragging the dark color out. There we go. And see, like as we're going, it's becoming more natural looking. Okay, so now we're going to go in with the color lifter. So this color lifter is so important because it really gives us more dimension on our pig. So just pick where you want some of the color to be lifted. I'm just focusing in like this C right here. You can kind of see that some of the color is being lifted. And again, when this dries, it's going to look so much different than what you're seeing. We just want to give it that artistic look. We're giving it that shading and dimension. Okay, now we're going to go in for the flower. I'm going to use the dark pool party, go in with the light tip, and again, with your Memento, you'll have no issue, but with my stays on, I'm going to be careful not to hit the black lines here. I'm just quickly, you're not going to get really any blending in the flower there. And then I'm going to go in with the dark pink pirouette, just put a dot in the middle. And then with the leaf, the dark old olive. So again, I use the old olive, pink pirouette, and pool party, and the color lifter for this card. Okay, so next I'm going to go dark here for the grass down here, and I'm just going to go up and down in little stripes. Then I'm going to bring in the light, Old Olive with the bullet point, and I'm going to come up from this and just do circles. Okay, and then I'm going to just go up and down with it, really blend this together, and as you can see, I'm not going all the way to the top. I'm trying to blend into the center part. There we go. And then I'm going to take the color lifter with the bullet side and just kind of lift up a little bit of this. So just kind of stripe in here a little bit, just to give it some more color dimension here. And I really love this color lifter. I think it makes all the difference. It's definitely, if you don't get the full set, which is where the color lifter is included, I would definitely make that one of your first markers that you get. Okay, and then you can use the Pool Party. I'm going to do the dark. And in my original card, I painted all around the Piggy. And I'm just going to go around with the dark and just kind of give it an outline. Oh, I forgot his tail. I'll have to go back. So just going around with the bullet side of the dark Pool Party. I'm not going to go around the sentiment this time. I'm just going to go around the Piggy. Just do a different look. Just make sure that there is a full outline around him that's nice and neat. Then I'm going to go around with the bullet point of the light Pool Party. Starting from the inside out, I'm just going to do little curls here. You're just dragging out that dark color. And again, it's up to you. These parts where there's not a lot of white outside of it, you don't have to do this. And then I'm going to take the color lifter again. And for me, I'm going to go in this dark part and just lift up some of that. Alright, so there's our Piggy. I'm going to go back for the tail with the dark pig pirouette here and just give it some color. There we go. So there is our cute little Piggy. Now we're just finishing up this card. So we're going to put some adhesive on the back of the little Piggy. You'll see some of it did go through, which is what I was talking about. And we're going to place this over the Daffodil Delight. There we go. And I'm going to attach my Hello Friend tag. And then our card will be done. And look how cute that is and how easy it is to make a real artistic looking card with our Stampin' blends. So again, our Stampin' blends are available for everyone right now. You can buy it as an individual marker, a duo, so one color but two markers, the light and the dark, or you can buy it as the whole set, which has every color in it of the 12 exclusive colors, and also the color lifter and our 2 skin tones that are in the pack. So click over to my blog below. You'll get all of the product links, and I will be doing lots more videos with these Stampin' blends on my Stampin' Sundays show that will be airing every Sunday, so stay tuned. Make sure to hit that red subscribe button so that you can see all of my future videos. Give me a thumbs up if you liked this video, and I love hearing from you, so please leave in the comments if you liked this card, if you made this card, and any questions that you may have. Thanks for watching. I hope you liked it. And for now, keep stampin', Stampers. Bye.